Ladies and gentlemen, we have one objective, and that is to win a national championship in one season with Joey McGuire and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. A lot of talk about the Red Raiders this offseason with their NIL funds. I support it. As a Big 12 fan myself, love seeing all the talent go to a traditionally non-dominant school. I think Texas Tech's best season was when it had Graham Harrell on the as quarterback, upsetting Texas at home on that Michael Crabtree walk-off winner. And we're going to try to get him back there in this video. So, first touchdown of the year, already on the board. Going to get a deep scroll out. Red zone opportunity here. It would finish in a field goal. Williams, the backup tailback, springing loose, running down the sideline, and nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown, Red Raiders up 17 in this contest. Trying to look for some points before the half, and we're going to get into the end zone. 31 unanswered points after this touchdown. I don't know if we'll get any Heisman play, but we're going to score a lot of touchdowns. 38-0 in our season opener. And Kent State getting a win in this simulation. But they were once considered the worst team in college football. I think there's a new champion in that race, and that is the UMass Minutemen. They went 0-12. Very weird schedule. Practically no buys on their docket. Douglas in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Another deep ball over the linebacker there. Inside the 5 we go. A little RPO action to get us another touchdown. Up by 17 halfway through the second. A deep ball to Virgil. He'll bring it in. Another touchdown for Tech. Scrambling is Morton. He's going to pull it down and run with it instead. Inside the red zone. And the freshman Joyner going to finish off the drive there with 6. Deep ball. An impressive throw there from Morton. We're going to get Joyner loose. He's going to go the distance. What an incredible run. 45-0. We're trying to score as many points as we can as Morton going to get us a 50 burger. I have not had a 70-point game yet this season. Somehow Carter comes down with that ball. We've already got 60 points. This is going to get us to about 67, and this very long field goal will get us the job done 70-0. What a offensive display. Definitely a masterclass performance from Morton. The slot fade on the RPO. Douglas untouched into the end zone. Beavers countering with 3. Another deep ball, this time to Virgil. And he can't bring it in. Great play design there to get us a first down. To the tight end. He comes down with it. Another touchdown for the Red Raiders.
A lot better.
Next possession, another touchdown, this time to Carter Jr. Looking for more is Morton. Under a minute to play in the half, and Carter, his second touchdown in as many drives. Handoff here to Williams, up the middle, bouncing it outside, 35-7. Handoff, Williams dashing his way down the field. Going to try to get it to him here. He'll finish his drive off. Another rushing touchdown. Another dominating performance from a top 25 team. And with as much talent as we have on our roster, there's bound to be some players unhappy. We nearly throw an interception. Joyner almost running into his man. Barton's not going to run him down from behind. Raiders going to take an early lead here in prime time. To Douglas, overthrown. A turnover. Morton hasn't had a lot of them. The Joyner, huge run up the middle. And a lofter. Douglas keeping his feet in bounds. Not sure what happened on that pass. It's tipped and picked off. Utes unable to score. Dickey, the third string running back, spring him loose. And we'll get Virgil into the end zone on this pop pass. A lot of rushing yards. 200 yards already in this game. And we'll get Douglas into the end zone. The jet touch pass working out well for us. Corner route to Virgil. He'll bring it in, shoving a defender off, and Williams would give us a 28-point lead. We'll get Joyner a touchdown as well, under 2 to play, and a shutout 35-0. Much like their game against Utah in real life, really dominating stuff. We'll let Houston wear the Oiler throwbacks. Big blocks there. Williams racing down the sideline. It's a foot race. He shoved out of bounds inside the 30, but a 50-yard gain on the play. Morton scrambling, sliding, scoring, and Tech scoring the first touchdown. Another scramble this time for Morton inside of 2, and we'll let Joyner finish it off there. 14-zip. Great route, great pass. Another score for the Red Raiders. Looking for a 28-point lead, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Carter to give us our 5th touchdown of the day. It's all Tech in this one. Until we fumble the ball, a scoop and score. Ooh, I love the RPO slot fade. Just too much air under that one. Our 2nd turnover of the game. And we get stopped there on 4th down. Houston Cougars unable to mount a late comeback. And we'll go into the KU week undefeated. Douglas on the slant route, getting us down to the 2. A handoff to Joyner, the freshman, gives us a 4-point lead. 2nd quarter now. Morton sacked. And Joyner going to make up for the offensive malpractice. He'll finish the drive. Another touchdown for the freshman. Up by 4 once again after a KU score. Scrambling as Morton to midfield. And these are probably my favorite uniforms. Oh, but we throw an interception. Not what we had in mind. I think there was a fumble on that kickoff, so the Red Raiders did score their 3rd touchdown of the day. Their 4th touchdown of the day is not going to happen there. We get stopped on 4th and goal. Next possession, under 3 to play. Williams bouncing off of 2 defenders. And the keeper here on the read option, Morton, going to secure a victory for Texas Tech. Picking up a 4-star from Houston. And we'll honor Pat Tillman as the Sun Devils. I tried to recreate what they actually wore in the matchup as Joyner scampers in for a score. Game tied at 7. Up the middle and stuffed on 4th down. Sun Devils scoring a touchdown. They'll get an interception on this play. And the Red Raiders fighting some early adversity. Carter past midfield. Nice pass and catch. But a deep ball to Douglas. Can he come down with it? He can't. And we're going to have to settle for 3. Bending just inside that left upright. Great blocks there. Joyner breaking loose. Nobody's going to catch him. That's a touchdown for Texas Tech. 1st and 10. Drag route was open. We wanted the tight end. Our 2nd interception of the day. Morton trying to find his rhythm. 4th and 4. We're down by a score. But we'll come back to the ball. A great pitch and catch. The game is tied. A 4th and inches conversion. But we throw an interception on 4th and goal inside the red zone. Sun Devils march down the field and kick a game-winning field goal. Gonna need to rebound here. 4th and goal in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Looking for a deep ball to Douglas. Beating his man, but he can't pull it in. Douglas needing a juke move. 2 defenders run right into number 3. Where is the blocks? We don't need them. Who cares? Big play there. So much speed in this receiving core. Is number 3 showing why he wasn't blocking. He's saving his energy for a big 40-yard pass and run. Morton, 3rd touchdown of the day for the Red Raiders, is Joyner slashing the defense, stiff-arming a man, the freshman. An incredible run to get us inside the 15. We led him in the drive with his touchdown, and we loft it right into the defensive tackle's hands. It's going to be a thick 6 unless we can bring him down. 18-point lead. We're going to get that touchdown back here with the jet touch pass. 38-10 in this rivalry contest. between two agricultural schools. We'll face another ag school here, K-State, Texas Tech, two of the top teams in the conference coming into the year. One having a significantly different year, and that would be the Red Raiders, at least in real life. We're stopped at the 1 on 4th and 3. We get the ball back, first and goal, and we make our opportunity count. Joyner in the all whites. And besides the unis we wore against Texas Tech, is Maldonado jumps in front of the RPO for the pick 6. 4th and 8. Easy conversion. Douglas into the red zone. And we finished off with a field goal. But these all whites, I prefer them to the carbon-looking anthracite jerseys, as Joyner fumbles the ball. Maldonado gonna race in for his second touchdown of the game. And no question about it, that ball came loose. Number 1 laying the boom. The drag route, Douglas finding some blocks, racing down the sideline. A gain of 40. A super long field goal to give us a 2-point lead. We get a turnover, needing a touchdown to give us some breathing room. And Virgil staying on his feet. The Red Raiders hanging on to a lead. Joyner beating the safety. Maldonado's not going to catch him. Touchdown, Red Raiders. 2-point conversion to make it a 3-score lead, and Morton will deliver. We win this one by 10. Player of the game, the Joyner, and what would be a touchdown run for Williams in this game between our two Big 12 championship participants this year. And the Cougars going to get a turnover wide open in the middle of the field. Looking as Morton. Picked off again. Already down by 2 scores. We're going for it on 4th down, and we can't convert. Needing a big play here on 4th and 8. And it's just not the Red Raiders' day. They're going to drop this contest. Not giving up. As the tight end brings it in, we'll lose by 18, our second loss of the season. No matter what, the NIL funds come in clutch as we'll pick up a 4-star. And I think I hit the wrong button there, was trying to laser it in on the mesh route. And Space U. Gonna get a pick 6. RPO, timing it perfectly, is Carter Jr. Gonna get us inside the 40. Scrambling, Morton using his wheels. 51, not fast enough to get him from behind, and we're inside the 15. But it won't end in 3. We shank it. And now the Citronauts are up by 2 scores. Carter Jr., probably one of the fastest, if not the fastest tight end. Probably had him up the seam. We're going to get him a block there. And Douglas is inside the red zone. Joyner speeding his way into the end zone, cutting the deficit in half. Another bubble. Getting past that man, unable, but we're inside the 33rd and goal. Forcing it. And nobody can bring it down. Forced to kick a field goal there. Deep pass here. It's underthrown. 3rd and 7. We get the first down here. And marching down the sidelines. We'll take a late lead by 2 points now. We get the ball back. A touchdown is going to put this game away. And Saquoning his way into the end zone. We'll pick up another 4-star linebacker. Regular season finale here against the Mountaineers, and our freshman halfback take a severe hit. He would not return to this game. 4th and 5, we would convert. 3rd and 20. Who's going to get the play? Picked off? They said he kept his foot in bounds. I don't think so. We'll get our first touchdown to Virgil. 10 seconds to play. The play action. Oh, wide open. Easy touchdown as Douglas gives us a 14-point lead over WVU. Virgil beating the press coverage, and there's another deep score for TTU. Dickey, the 3rd stringer. I think in real life, he's the 2nd string. I don't think Joyner played that much this year, and they left Virgil wide open again. Incredible day here from Morton, looking for another deep score. Douglas He got a foot in. Yes, he did. Another play action. Virgil into the end zone once again, 34-14. We missed the PAT, but we won't miss a trip to the Big 12 championship game, taking on the K-State Wildcats. We defeated them earlier in the year in Manhattan, and I think as long as we establish this run, we could win this game. As you see, an abdominal tear for our freshman running back. A deep pass to Douglas. Going to get us a red zone opportunity. I think triangle's open. We'll take it to Virgil instead. A touchdown regardless. Raiders looking for more. Wide open again is Virgil, racing down the field. A juke move, pass through defenders. We're inside the 30. Carter Jr., a couple weeks since we've seen him inside the end zone, but the mesh route to Dickey. Maldonado playing spoiler once again. Avery Johnson and the Wildcats go on to score 7 points. Big there to Stone, and getting a couple blocks. Virgil springing free for a couple extra yards, and the tight end RPO to Carter, ending the drive with a touchdown. A handoff to Williams. He's going to get the mother load of the carries. A juke move, but brought down, and Dickey finding his way into the end zone. A short yard score from Dickey. I think that's his first of the season, and this will be our first Big 12 championship. I don't believe Texas Tech has ever won a Big 12 championship. Stockton, the Heisman Trophy winner, and we're going to travel to Columbus. The Shoe going to host a first-round playoff game once again, and we're going to go with the Patrick Mahomes all-whites, and somehow we get to the ball before the defender does. A first down. Wide open is the impact player, and we can't even see the kicker shanks that. That's his worst miss of the season. Good golly, Miss Molly. Handoff here to Dickey, springing loose around the judge, and we're inside the 10. We're giving it to him again, and we will regain the lead 14-10 over the Buckeyes. To our tight end, they jump in front of it. We'll turn it over, and clearly we hit the turf. Not sure why they called this a fumble on the field. Almost getting kicked in the no-no square. But Eaton gonna get us inside the 10. RPO to Carter. Back-to-back games with a touchdown. Regaining the lead once again. If we can score a touchdown here, we'll advance to the quarterfinals. But the defense, interception. And we'll kick a field goal to give us a 7-point lead. And now is when we strike. Psych. We lose control of the ball. Wouldn't matter. Defense for the Buckeyes, unable to force a late game turnover. And we will head to Nolens. Face the Dogs. So the trip to the semifinals on the line. And this was a pretty ugly game. We're going to get stopped on 4th and 1. A tackle for loss. We would score 3, but we'll throw it right into the hands of the defense on this. A missed field goal. And on 4th and 3, we can't hang on to a sure-handed grab. We did tie the game up at 6 midway through the 3rd. But starting the 4th quarter, the deep pass to Virgil, and we finally get a corner route. A failed 4th down. Hammond in the backfield as Morton went down with an injury. Carter gonna get sprung loose inside of 3 minutes. And back to pass is Hammond. Gonna float this over the defender's head. Virgil deep inside enemy territory, and that would be the winning score. Williams doing just enough. Our defense saving the day. This is why you put all of your NIL money into your defensive line like the Red Raiders have. We'll face Kurt Signetti, Fernando Mendoza in the Peach Bowl. Big running lane. Joiners return to the lineup. Couldn't come at a better time. 2nd and goal. Carter. No, he didn't score against Georgia. I was about to say 3 straight games with a touchdown, but 3 out of 4 with a touchdown. And the defender causing interception. We'll get the score right back. A touchdown for the Red Raiders. Another big first down grab. A whole lot of, I think there was 6 defenders surrounding Virgil on the play. The corner out, and the Red Raiders will score. An impressive first half from the Big 12 champs as Joyner up the left side of the field. That abdominal tear not going to stop him from delivering for his team. We're going to get it to the tight end, Carter Jr. He's just too fast for the linebacker. Red zone opportunity now for the Red Raiders. The QB keeper and Morton. He had to stay on the sidelines last week. He's back on the field, giving us a late lead. We're calling ball game on 4th and 4. A first down grab to the wideout and perfectly thrown to Williams. And he's going to walk in untouched. The Hoosiers tried to come back late. It won't matter. We're heading to the national championship game against the Oregon Ducks. And much like the Georgia game in the quarterfinals, this one wasn't all that pretty either. Not a whole lot of touchdowns from us. We're going to get a huge 3rd and 1 conversion. Carter making a difference here in the postseason. Morton going to scramble in from a yard out. And a lot of field goals from us. But this play, going to pick up a huge first down. And this field goal late in the game would be the final touches. That's all you're going to see. Texas Tech, national champions, one and done. And it just kind of felt fluky. Like this whole postseason run, I never really felt in any danger. The defense playing a huge part. A lot of speed. Thanks for watching.